What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of But Does It Spin? And today we got something to open. We have already looked at two of these, but today we got two more. This is Thunder Rock and this is Fury Storm. We did open the white one and the blue one here. These two, we already opened them, and now we're opening these two. These are Top Gun from Korea. They are like the evolution of top plates. I don't know if you guys remember those. But here in Brazil, they are called GSA Spin. And the thing is, you put the top, which have metal on it. They're pretty heavy. You put it on the gun, you pump it to make it rev, and then you shoot it. Fantastic. They do come with different tips, and they're mostly random. There is not like a specific one comes with specific ones. They include a random one in there. We did get this flexible attack, terrible point, and I think we got one of these last time. They do come with their normal ones, I think, and then you get these extra ones. But yeah, you can take them out, change them, and whatnot. One thing about this is that last time that we tried, they do make a ton of noise. So much noise. It's really crazy. They do rattle a lot, so that with the sound of the scraping on the arena and the metal like vibrating, it's pretty crazy noise. But yeah, we did get two more just to complete the set, because these four are the only ones that are out here in Brazil. These are a few years old already, so I don't think they're bringing them anymore. I mean, they didn't even bring it out with the actual name of the anime. They licensed it and named it something else. So I'm guessing it wasn't that great here. But yeah, we do have it here, so let's open them and see how well they spin. And here we are with everything out of the box. And before we go any further, I would just like to make a correction. I did look it up, and I did say it was like gun tops or top guns, but it's actually called Spin Fighters. So very different from what I had said before. But yes, it was an anime that was created by Koreans, but then apparently in 2014 the Chinese bought the rights for. So it's no longer Korean but Chinese. But these guns, they do appear on the anime while it was still Korean, I think. I think that's why they only have 4 of them, because after that it got purchased by the Chinese, and so these toys were sold with different looking guns and different under different names and whatnot. But yeah, not much about it online, so it's kind of hard to learn about that, but I still think it's pretty interesting. But yeah, this is everything that was in those 2 boxes. Each one comes with a tool, as you can see. It also comes with 2 extra tips, well, 1 tip each. 1 extra tip each for each box. Kind of hard to focus, but yeah, one has like this cross indent in it, and the other is just simple round tip. But yeah, looking at the spin tops themselves, spinners, you can see that it does rattle a lot. It's not completely stuck, and I think that's why it makes a lot of noise. If you guys remember from the last time we did these, the blue and the white one, they did make a ton of noise. It's because it is rattly like this. Not only that, but this part spins on its own, this part spins on its own. So it does have a lot of moving parts, a lot of unstable parts. But yeah, the contact point is metal. It is very round. Most of them are similar. So I don't, and like the changes are minimal. This is also very round, so I don't think it changes that much in their performance or the way they behave. I think what changes would be these tips, probably, but they are all pretty tall and pretty wide on top, very heavy because it's metal contact points, so they do lose stability pretty quickly which is not too fun to see, but they do spin really fast because the launchers are rev up launchers. I don't really know what these designs are supposed to be, but they are different, so they do look interesting by themselves. They're different enough that you can definitely tell them apart, but overall they are very similar in form, in form factor. So I don't know, I at least didn't notice any behavioral difference when spinning this before. But yeah, and unlike other spin top series like Beyblade and Infinity NATO and stuff, I think these actually focus more on the launchers, because the launchers, they do look very different from one another. This is the green one. You can see that it does have these things which it kind of has here, so that's kind of cool. It's like its own launcher maybe, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It does not have a finger guard, just like the other two that we opened, but it does look very different from all the other ones that we opened. The red one is the only one with a finger guard. I'm not sure if this is the main character. The episode that I watched of Spin Fighters a long time ago, it did feature the blue guy, the blue person as the main one, the focus of the episode, but I don't know if that was only for that episode or if it was for the entire anime. But you can see that this blue and yellow one is also different from the green one. They're all very different. I can show you the white one as well, which is more rounded. The handle for the white one is slightly smaller than the others, but you know, they all work pretty well. But yeah, so let's test them out. Let's spin them, and yeah, ready your ears, because it will get. I mean, I guess I will try to lessen the noise post-production, but for me anyways, it does get pretty loud. So yeah, hopefully my neighbors are not there today. Last time they did kind of get annoyed. For those of you that don't know, I do open all of my products on Twitch first to show them on Sundays at 8 p.m. EST, and then I record it again for YouTube. But when we did these for Twitch, I did get physically assaulted by one of these guys. So if you want to check that out, I guess I can include it very shortly now. And yeah, so that is something that happened. Let's spin them and battle them.
And that's it, folks. Yeah, as you saw, it can be pretty hectic. You saw that often if I don't launch them one after the other, the first one will catch the side and try to launch itself at me. So that was kind of scary. I did panic a few times there, but you know, it is a fun toy, although really loud. You guys probably won't hear because I will put the noise down a lot so as to protect your ears, but it is really loud. When I was messing around with this on Twitch, my neighbor did call up a few times to tell me to keep it down. It's so loud. The sound of them just scraping around, the vibrating and all. It's very loud. But you know, aside from that, it is a very fun toy to play around with. As you saw, or maybe you noticed something that I didn't, but for me at least, their performance didn't change much one from the other. Like I said, their form factor are very similar. Their tips are all pretty thin, even if one has a few details and the other doesn't and whatnot. I think they all performed and behaved very similarly. So it's not as competitive as, say, Beyblade, which you can change parts to make them behave differently and whatnot. So this is more just to play around, I guess. So it is fun to play around with, but you know, it can get tired pretty fast, I guess, because you can't change anything. You can customize. Like, yes, you can change the tip, like I said, but that's not that much of customization, right? Maybe if you could change the wheels, but you can't. So, you know, all in all, I probably stick to Beyblade. But aside from that, you know, it's something I could play with some friends. They are metal and more robust, kind of. The launchers are very sturdy. So if I played with kids, I guess I would play with these. So that they don't break my Beyblades. But it can be slightly dangerous, as you saw. If it catches the side, it will launch on people. So you know, maybe with kids is not a good idea. As long as you do launch it at the same time, one should stop the other from catching the side. But yeah, that's what I had to show you. You can take the conclusions that you like. Thank you guys for watching. And leave us a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to see more videos like this. We are bringing more spinning tops to the channel, mostly Beyblades though, but we are showing a few things that are not Beyblade here and there. So if you're interested in all that, stay tuned. And until then, stay nerdy, guys.